Hey, it's Doris with All Books, and I'm here with part 2 of the Unrealistic November TBR. Yes, definitely, I know. I don't know, I think it's the end of the year and wanting to get as many in as I can, or the fact that nonfiction November is just the best. I don't know, but I got a lot of books I want to read. I do. Maybe it's the cozy fall aspect, and you know, books are one of the few things that I enjoy about this season. It's not that bad, really. Anyway, so I have several buddy reads planned, and I will link my nonfiction November TBR below in case you missed it. There are 8 books on there, which is why I'm saying unrealistic. And those are books that I will probably, you know, pick and choose as I can. We'll see. But I have buddy reads coming up as well, which are definites. Prioritize those. So first up, a couple more nonfiction books. I had such a blast reading Isaac's Storm with Patrice and Heidi, my very first Erik Larson, that I talked Heidi and Jacqueline from 6 Minutes to Me into reading The Devil in the White City, also by Erik Larson. So, yeah. I've been wanting to read this one a long time. This is a BookTube darling. So, very excited to get started on that one. And then I'm doing a buddy read with Sean, the Book Maniac, who is always a delightful reading partner, and we are delving into Wrapped in Rainbows, The Life of Zora Neale Hurston by Valerie Boyd. So really looking forward to learning more about Zora Neale Hurston, as she is a North Florida native as well. So this will be just fabulous, I'm sure. And then of course there is a Mary Stewart buddy read. I say of course because we're approaching bittersweet here, as I think we've only got 2 or 3 more left to read together. So yeah. Anyway, November will be The Wind Off the Small Isles and The Lost One. So these are 2 novellas by Mary Stewart. And then Bree Hill and Katie from Katie's Book Nook and I will be returning to the world of Anya Seton. So we're not reading Green Darkness. We're reading The Winthrop Woman, which my copy has not come in yet. But I didn't want to forget Anya Seton. So yeah, buddy reading that, and it is my side of the pond this time. The 2 Anya Setons that we've read thus far have been in Europe, in England, but this one is set in the colonies and looks at the life of a Puritan woman in the 17th century. So that should be very interesting. And then got to prepare for another buddy read with Kate Howe. And this time we're really like flipping the book world on its feet. Not Victorian. I think I've mentioned this before, but fantasy fiction. So I need to review A Crown of Swords, which, you know, I read 20 years ago and probably didn't quite finish, so that I can read The Path of Daggers with Kate. So that will be a nice, refreshing turn of events. And then a failed buddy read. Some of you were around last fall when Ange from Beyond the Pages did a group read with War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, and I failed. I only managed to get volume 1 done. And I don't mind not finishing a book from month to month, but I really like to finish everything up by the end of the year and start a new year fresh. And last year I did not do that. I had 2 books left over. One was is it the Evangelicals? Where did that book go? Anyway, one is a nonfiction that I have on my Nonfiction November TBR, and the other is this guy. So my plan is to hopefully finish volume 2, which will be To the Little Siamese Kitten there, and then read the second half in December. Fingers crossed. Okay, so that is like more than enough. Way the heck more than enough. But I am fairly disappointed that my spookathon did not go well, which was the 3rd week of October. And I mentioned this before, but I don't read a lot of thrillers and horror and, you know, mysteries and stuff. But I'd like to do that in the fall. And so I only read one thriller that I wasn't all that thrilled with. And I'm halfway through my nonfiction read, which I'm enjoying, but it's not a thriller or horror. It's just bloody. So I would like to read some more of that genre this fall. Nonfiction November is getting in the way a little bit, but total rudeness. My iPhone memory is full. For the first time in almost 2 years on BookTube, I guess I need to clean out my memory on my list of to-do things. I need to clean out my IRL memory too. Anyway, so what I was saying was I would like to get to at least one thriller / horror book this fall, one more. So here are my options. I don't really know much of anything about any of these, so I'm just going to share them with you and let me know which one you think I should prioritize this month. So, Silent Companions by Laura Purcell. I've heard nothing but great things about this. This is a historical fiction horror-esque book, and this was actually on my Spookathon TBR, and I just haven't made it to it yet. And I actually have been wanting this for over a year and waited for this Spookathon to buy it and still have not gotten to it. So I feel like I should read this one for sure. I'm feeling that way. But, and here's the problem, I couldn't resist getting The Corset also by Laura Purcell, because yeah, Magpie. Yeah, I know nothing about this one either. I'm assuming it's also historical fiction, thriller, horror. Victim or villain, mad or a murderer. Well, there you go. So, gorgeous book. I blame this one on Dave from Wild Reads because he showed it in a beautiful stack with this one, which I'm also blaming on him. Don't they look beautiful together? What? I'm having trouble here. What? This is planned out so well. Anyway, yeah, so I have The Way of All Flesh by Ambrose Parry, another thriller, 1847 Edinburgh, City of Medicine, Money and Murder. So there you go. New and oh so tempting, and they're shiny. Okay, we have those three, and then, I mean, could this be any more beautiful? Could this be? And you know, Dave didn't even know about this one. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, Melmoth by Sarah Perry. Essex Serpent fame. Need I say more? Also new release. Oh, so tempting. Which one? And there's also Kate Atkinson's Transcription, which I think is a thriller that I've also heard great things about. So, do you guys have any opinions on any of those? Let me know in the comments below. And looking forward to November here on BookTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye!